It's the same if you have nothing on board and you Shadowed Assassin. So they both have that stipulation where you want to have stuff on board for it to matter. Alright, so we have game 1 about to begin. NivisT versus Aoshie. And looks like it's the mirror matchup.
And it's also the same country.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Representing their countries here.
Representing their country, but against one another.
Whose perspective are we watching from?
Aoshie.
Okay.
So we are watching the one with the interesting bunnies.
Revolutions.
And he gets
There
it.
it is.
Wow.
I wonder what Nivis's face. If he got to look at Aoshie's decks. Just like,
Yeah.
hey,
So
what is this deck?
like I said, not a lot of the top 8 actually had much time to study it, but they know it exists. It's just I'd be surprised to actually see that in there too.
Yeah, I mean, you see Revolution, you're like, wait, what? But we do know he is running pure Seraph versus NivisT's hybrid Alana Seraph. I don't really know who wins that matchup. I think it comes down to draws and being able to save your countdown cards, and
I think the hybrid would have more of an advantage because they can be aggro as well when they need to be, and just push it down before turn 8. Especially when you have an early beast called Arya already.
yes, I mean, you're right. They can if they have the Alanas. If you did look, he did decide to play Prism. So if he had Alanas, I would think so. He can still easily do it if he does get into his heals and the Alana's down. But you do look at Aoshie's hand and he has the countdown he needs.
He just need Seraph.
Yep.
So because he's a full Seraph, and there's the weakness for the bunny, it didn't last too long. Who would have known that banishing it does not give him his amulet, Kappa?
Oh lord. I think you would death sentence here, definitely. Try and stall it out.
There isn't really much you can do about that. Sister Initiate wouldn't be a good idea. And same thing with the Dogma. And usually most Seraph, full Seraph, hold their countdown cards unless it's absolutely necessary that they need to use it.
So you definitely want this to hit the 4-4 and the 4-1.
RNG? And it goes with the weakest.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's...
Right side to it, at least he can still clear.
Yeah. Just cudgel here. Banish the 4-1, clear the 4-4, and he draws 3 next turn.
Yep.
So all I need to do is try and stall out. Maybe he pulls into like a Decree and a Seraph. I can just pilot those turns that way. Alright, so he did pick up the Seraph. Aoshie's not in a bad position. Next turn, he's able to just drop Seraph. He doesn't have really a board he has to worry about, and he has the countdown he needs.
That's a little bit unfortunate. He couldn't swarm enough to. Oh, okay. Well,
It doesn't matter. He lost next turn. He has all the countdown he needs. Double Dogma and a Sister Initiate. So unfortunate here. This is where going first in the Seraph matters. And he is also running 3 Seraph, so it's not unlikely that he can pull it from his deck.
Yep.
Especially running 2 Prism Priestesses as well. So looks like the first game's gonna go to Xeno Gemini. Or Aoshie, why say Xeno Gemini?
we're on the second game. Yeah, we're in the losers bracket.
Man. Seraph, it triggers me. Feels great to win with it and bad to lose against it. So.
Not only that, but a Seraph that runs Rabbit.
Right? Yeah, that rabbit was MVP.
I feel like the Rabbit in this one is also another gimmick card.
I think the rabbit's actually really good. I never... Yeah.
I only see it in PTP, and that's about it.
I think it's a very interesting card to have in the deck. I don't know how gimmicky it is. It does take up a board slot. It is only a 1/2 ward that keeps spawning itself. But when you think about pure Seraph, I think it's an okay card.
Yeah.
You usually aren't trying to get like a really big board when playing pure. You're just trying to hold off damage as much as possible, and having that consistent ward could matter.
Like good curve for Aoshie.
Yeah.
He also had a good curve in the previous game, but he didn't have a really good mid curve, I would say. How many 1-drops does he run? 6?
Are we talking about Aoshie?
Yep.
He runs, let's see. Yes, 6.
He does pick up a Sabaki, so that's good for later in the match.
Yeah, he has a Tsubaki, he has the Oven Blader as well. So. Oh, he actually runs 5 1-drops.
Oh, 5.
2 Quick Blader, 3 Vanguard, and 2 Pompous Princess. 3 Fencers.
He does pick up a Floral Fencer, so that's good for turn 4. Two. Oh, wow. Both the Black Inscription are gone, so that means he has 1 left in his deck.
Oh, he's just trying to stall out the damage while he can.
One to the face.
2 to face. See what NivisT can do here. He could just Radiance Angel, try and heal, and kill this. Maybe he has Decree for next turn. He's taking his time here, thinking about, what's the optimal play, what he can do.
It's difficult to come out of this. Cudgel is his answer, but if he doesn't have Cudgel here, right now, then he needs to just play a creature.
I think, yeah, he might just try and maybe play like a Rabbit Healer. Yeah. And I feel like he has Decree for next turn. Well, if he did, he probably wouldn't have evoed. Or maybe he's just trying to keep as much damage off as possible. That's interesting.
But, well,
unfortunately, Shadowed Assassin doesn't stop Decree.
It doesn't stop, but if he doesn't have it, it's pretty good.
Yeah. You really hope you have a Decree when you're in this position.
Yep.
Or a way to deal with the board. Even a Cudgel would be somewhat decent.
He's definitely holding on to it. He's using a lot of his heals, low cost ones, and that could be a Lana right there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that he doesn't have Alana's down. He hasn't had the Cudgel. Doesn't have the Decree. Like, It's very unfortunate. And his opponent still has 2 Evos, so...
You can just go all face and then Shadow Assassin if you wanted to, or trade into one of them.
Yep.
Trade one. Oh no, he's going all in and then definitely Shadow Assassin. He doesn't have it in his hand, otherwise he would have played it. Now he's forced to actually do something.
I mean... Do you just drop the Otahime?
Might as well. If you use the first one, you wouldn't have the second one.
Maybe he's trying to set up for damage.
I think he's just trying to, yeah.
Because, well, this right here, presents lethal if he doesn't kill anything. Maybe he thinks he takes a slower play, seeing
No,
if
I
maybe
think he's trying to bait the Themis.
I don't think he's trying to bait it. I think he's baiting out just him seraphing.
That too.
He's got the Dragon Newt Charlotte in hand. He's got 5 on board. With Evo and Dragon Newt, that's 11 damage.
Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah,
He's
lethal
trying to
on
bait
board.
him to just Seraph, yeah.
If he, yeah, you're right. So if he had played the Sea Queen Otahime, it wouldn't finish him off, because then he could play the Seraph, and it wouldn't do any
You
good.
could board lock him,
Yeah.
yeah.
Otahime, are you triggering the chat?
So he did just take the Seraph play. And the game goes to Aoshi.
ここは竜神の領域ですよ。終わらせます。もう許しません。素晴らしい腕前です。
Alright, yeah, he did pull that win out by playing it that way. That was a very good play.
So
was a very
that
good play.
that gives a 2-0 to Aoshi. NivisT is knocked
Wow.
out quite early.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
But like I said, he usually is in the top 8, which is pretty consistent for him. So
Yeah, he's constantly in the top 8, so... Definitely be prepared to see him in tournaments. Very good plays by them both, and very good plays by Aoshi here.
so now next up, we are watching Xeno Gemini versus Shinji. I don't think we know much about Shinji.
I don't know much about Shinji at all.